Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is the preview of all previews. I'm saying that for a semi-final of a Carabao Cup. That's where we are now. But it's a cup and it's a semi-final and there's a place at Wembley at stake after this. So listen, we got to take this seriously because right now that's all we're going to get this season. So tomorrow's big. Make sure you guys are here for the watch along. And like I've said already, tomorrow is going to be a double watch along because not only are you going to see me stress about Chelsea, you're going to see me simultaneously stress about Algeria at the AFCON because we're playing at the same time. So I'll be watching both games as they are happening, Chelsea and Algeria, and you'll be able to get my reaction for both. I don't think you've never watched me watch a serious Algeria game before, have you? You thought Chelsea was bad. Tomorrow, my heart could explode. So listen, be here for it. And it might be a consequence at your entertainment. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button to catch that watch along tomorrow, and hit the notification bell to make sure you're notified of when I do go live, and we'll catch all the action when it happens. But this is the preview for Chelsea's game tomorrow, the semi-final, second leg at Stamford Bridge against Middlesbrough in the Carabao Cup. And lo and behold, guess what? Yes, we've got injuries. Wow, what a surprise. By the way, first and foremost, can I just say, because I know tomorrow's a big game and it means a lot for all of us, Chelsea, Pochettino. Talking about Pochettino, go and watch Matisse's latest video. If you want to laugh, right? If you just want to have a giggle, I have to plug it because, and he's not told me to do this, right? But I have to mention it. If you haven't seen it already, I'm going to link it here. It deserves a link. Go and watch it right here. And because he was someone that advocated for Pochettino. And this was a beautiful skit done to add a little bit of humour to that situation because he's getting grilled for it and the way that Poch has conducted all his business. That people are not happy and he's bearing a lot of the brunt. So go and watch it. You'll have a laugh. Fair play Matisse as well. Fantastic video. Let's get cracking. This preview. We've got injuries. And look, I'm surprised. I said that I was pretty sure NKUNKU wouldn't play the first leg. People were like, no, he's going to be fit because a couple of French journalists said so. And then after the Fulham game, I was like, I don't think he's going to be fit here either. He wasn't. He didn't play. I did think, though, second leg, yeah, he'll be ready for that. We've had how many days off, or how many days not playing any game? Quite a lot, right? Just under 2 weeks. He's still not fit. It's unbelievable. So NKUNKU is out tomorrow. He is training, but he's not ready. He can't play. He can't even be on the bench. So quite unbelievable in terms of just how injured he actually was. And Malo Gusto is also out. Brilliant. You know what's funny about this one? We were told before the press conference earlier on in the injury report that Chelsea put out that he's not on the injury list. He's fine. And then the press conference happened. By the way, a 4-minute press conference. What's that about? Literally 2 questions and then the guy's like, all right, broadcast section's over, thank you. And I'm like, what? Even Poch looked confused. Like, really? Trust me, he's happy. If you're a manager and the press conference gets cut short, you are buzzing. So Poch, I'm sure, was pretty glad about that. But 4 minutes, we basically got no information except for who might be injured and who's not, and who might be playing. That's it. That's all we got. We didn't hear about mentality. We didn't hear about how the players are looking forward to this. We didn't hear about what the approach might be. We didn't hear about Middlesbrough and Pochettino's thoughts on it. But we had nothing. So I guess we'll find everything out tomorrow. But tomorrow, big stake is on the table here. Massive. We need to get to Wembley. We need to win the semi-final, and we are currently 1-0 down. Now, this is where we have to address the first leg and what went down there, because that was unacceptable. We are currently 1-0 down. We have to score. You'd think we'd score tomorrow. It's Stamford Bridge, we're at home, surely. I mean, even so, look, surely we win, surely. But Middlesbrough are coming to the bridge. They had 12 injuries and then 2 more during the game in the first leg, and they beat us 1-0. Tomorrow, they've got 11 injuries. So they've got one man back. Actually, no, 3. They got 3 men back because they went up to 14. So now they're down to 11. It just goes to show what we lost against. Unbelievable. But they are down to 11 men now out. And Isaiah Jones is a doubt. We're not quite sure if he's going to play or not. But I reckon he'll be forced through because it's Middlesbrough's Champions League final tomorrow, basically. So there's that. So look, we have to take it seriously. And tomorrow we've got a problem in our defence because Gusto is going to be out, which means we go back to the whole problem of players not playing in their positions. There's only one area of the pitch where it's probably deemed somewhat acceptable tomorrow that a player is going to play out of his position, and that's right back, because Gusto is out, because Reece James is out, because there's no one else that can play there, right? So I'm expecting a Disasi, for example, to be playing at right back. I expect that, right? Fair enough. And I'll get to the starting 11 very, very shortly. But aside from that, listen, I don't want a false 9. I don't want Chilwell at left wing. I don't want Colwell at left back. I don't want Gallagher in goal. I don't want all of this. You know, play players in their position. Right back, I understand. It's a bit mad, but everything, look, it would be crazy to play anyone else out of their position, right? If we're playing Disasi at right back. So we're just going to completely imbalance the team. But I'll be honest, I've got a weird feeling. I've got a weird, dodgy feeling, right? I don't know. My gut's just telling me Poch is going to do a Poch and it's just going to be ridiculous. And I'll tell you what I expect. I'm going to get into the starting 11 and what I would do. But I expect tomorrow, weirdly enough, I think Broja might not play. Because there's already talk about him leaving and bids and clubs interested and all that. He might not play. We might play a false 9. I'm scared Chilwell will be stuck left wing and Colwell will be playing left back. And then Disasi will be playing right back because we've not got anyone else there. Which is actually quite crazy because in that point, who are you actually going to play in centre-back alongside Thiago Silva? Which is why I find it pretty nuts that we would even think of doing this and why I'm sceptical that Poch would actually do something like this. That's how mad it is. So I'll get to the starting 11 very, very shortly. But big games tomorrow. Big things at stake here. We need to get a result tomorrow. And realistically, look, I'll get to the prediction at the end. I do expect Chelsea to get through, surely, man. Listen, our season is all tomorrow. It's all tomorrow. We go through, cool. We don't, season's done. Like, officially, the season is over. Everything else now just becomes a friendly. It's done. Anyone's going to be talking about a European place and whatnot. Listen, let's beat Middlesbrough, and then we start talking about a European place, yeah? If we end up in a situation where we're knocked out tomorrow, I'm not even going to entertain Conference League. I'm just not. Like, what's the point? What's the point? So, well, some people say finances. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we'll get some money in. Anyway, let's get to the starting 11. That's the latest in terms of the news, the injuries, the players that could be out and whatnot. Apart from that, nothing else major, really. Except that there are news items that's been spoken about and all that. Well, specifically, it's all financial, if we're being honest. I'm not going to entertain that here because this is a preview. So let's get into the starting 11 and what I would do for tomorrow. Let's get into it. So, Ingo, oh great, Enzo's been left on the pitch by himself. So, we might as well keep him there. Actually, no, let me take him off. Because I'll bring him back on, don't worry. Petrovic in goal, for sure. And Petrovic has been doing great so far. So, as long as he keeps it up, fantastic. What I would do, Thiago Silva, Levi Colwell. Straightforward. Why? Because you could argue, look, the injury list, let me actually get the injury list back up again, because I have to make sure I'm double thinking in my head that Badiashile's fit, right? I'm trying to remember this. So I'm just going to verify right now. So injury update, here we go. We have, Badiashile's fit. So it's Chalobah, Gusto, Cucurella, Fofana, Reece James, Lavia, who's still out, NKUNKU, Sanchez, and Ugochukwu, all out. Fair enough. So Badiashile is available, right? So you could argue that you could play Badiashile alongside Thiago Silva. You know what's crazy? I've already seen it. Poch is going to play Colwell left back. He's going to do it. He's going to flip and do it, isn't he? He's going to do it. I can just tell. It's going to be Thiago Silva, Badiashile, Disasi right back, Levi Colwell left back. You just know it. It's going to happen again. It's gonna happen. But what I would do, look, now I've mentioned Badiashile, but to be honest, I do want to see Levi Colwell alongside Thiago Silva. I don't know why. I want to see that. We've not seen that enough because Colwell's having to play left back every single time. I want Colwell to get a proper opportunity here at centre back. Like, what can you do at centre back? So there's that. Left back, listen, no one else should be playing there except Chilwell. Standard. Chilwell is a left back. He plays left back. Done. I'm worried Chilwell's going to be stuck left wing. So there's that. We'll see what happens when the lineup comes out. And Disasi's the one where I go, yes, fair enough. All right, no one else can play there. Unless we're going to call up the academy boy, which I'll be honest, I wouldn't be against. And I would rather that than playing Disasi right back, if I'm being completely real here. But it's not going to happen. So Disasi goes right back. I would go Enzo Caicedo in midfield. This is the time to bring Enzo back onto the pitch, so fair play. Enzo Caicedo together in the double pivot, not a problem. Just ahead of him, Conor Gallagher. And I'm doing that because for me, Cole Palmer needs to be playing on the right tomorrow. He looks a lot more, I won't say a lot more. He looks more threatening off that right-hand side, cutting in, than he does playing as an attacking midfielder. I feel like if he's able to use space, he becomes more dangerous. And I feel like he gets that when he's on the right-hand side, and he contributes pretty well with his left foot. So I would stick him on the right. On the left, this is honestly, for me, it's between a rock and a hard place. I don't know what to do here. But experience is experience, I guess, isn't it? So Raheem Sterling, he's a senior. In a cup semi-final, it's probably best that Sterling plays. I don't know what performance he's going to put in, but it's probably best that he plays. So there's that. And Mudryk, some people call for Mudryk, some people call for Sterling. If I'm being completely honest, in the long run, I'd want Mudryk to be the main left winger. But in a cup semi-final, where we can't take any risks and we're 1-0 down, I'm just going to be praying that tomorrow is going to be one of Sterling's best performances. Even though I can't really bet anything on that because it's Sterling. But anyway, he starts. So Sterling on the left-hand side. And then for me, look, up front, the striker goes up top. Despite him looking shaky and he's not looking great, but he's a striker, he's all we've got right now, he goes up top. Simple as that. Like I said, though, I think there's a chance that Sterling, instead of Sterling there, or you know what, we might get Sterling on the right, and we might get Chilwell at left wing, and then we get Colwell shifting over to left back, and we end up Disasi at right back, and then we play Cole Palmer up top maybe, and I don't know, Madueke goes on. No, Mudryk goes on the left, Sterling goes on the right, Cole Palmer goes up top as a false nine, and we've got... Actually, no, Chilwell on the left, Sterling on the right, Cole Palmer up top by himself as the false nine, Colwell left back, Disasi right back. That's what I honestly think could happen with Pochettino tomorrow. And if I see that, you'll catch my reaction on the watch along. So make sure you're there for that. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is my starting 11. Let me know your starting 11s in the comment section below. What do you think is going to go down? How do you think it's all going to be set up? Let me know. Much appreciated. Now, before I give you the prediction, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. There's no AFCON update on this video. I like to give AFCON updates, but it's difficult now because you've got 2 games of each group being played at the same time. And currently, as I'm recording, we've got Nigeria winning in their game. Ivory Coast are drawing 1-1 at the moment. But it is most of the groups where 3 teams will go through to the next round, not 2. So, yeah, chances are Ivory Coast, Equatorial Guinea and Nigeria will all be going through anyway. And then later on, there's Ghana, there's Egypt. Tomorrow is where we'll find out between Algeria, for example, and you'll catch my reaction. So, yeah, I'll give you guys an updated, all my thoughts, updated thoughts on AFCON tomorrow. So make sure you guys are there for the watch along. My prediction... Okay. I reckon Chelsea 2, Middlesbrough 0. Surely. Surely, man. So, no, I can't even, normally like a Premier League game, I can come on here and tell you know what, I think we're going to lose. I can't do that. It's Middlesbrough. It's Middlesbrough, man. Come on. What are we doing? We got to turn it around tomorrow. Please, let's turn it around tomorrow. So be there for the watch along, but that's my prediction. I'm going 2-0 for the fact that we're playing Middlesbrough at home in a game that means everything right now. So let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. And I will catch all of you on the watch along tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Have a good one, people. See you lot then. Take care and peace.